Good Wednesday evening, Southwest Arkansas. Welcome back to Southwest Arkansas weather here on this Wednesday, November the 13th here as of 8:30 p.m. Going to take a look at the area-wide 6-day forecast this evening, talk a little bit more about what's in store for next week. Some colder air is on the way for the later half of next week. Some chances of some thunderstorms, maybe a severe possible severe storms may be possible. Strong to severe storms may be possible. We'll talk more about that and get into a little bit more of the nitty-gritty stuff of what could be in store on Monday. Show you what the pattern could be, as we always do, and continue to keep you updated as we go throughout this time frame. Now, starting off with current conditions, once again, before we do that, let me just say I want to say big thanks as always to Palmer's Roofing, J&S Auto Supply, Terry's Place, Fort Smith Therapy, Tan Energy, and Nutrition. Once again, we're going to take a look at the forecast for November the 13th through the 20th here, or really through the 19th here on the graphic, but through the 20th as well there. Starting off with tonight, expect clear skies tonight. Lows are going to be around 44 degrees. Winds will be coming out of the northwest at around 5 to 10 miles per hour, bringing a nice cool and calm night. Then, as you can see, as we head into Thursday, sunny day ahead there for your day on Thursday, with a high near 70 degrees. Light northwest wind around 5 miles per hour will make for a nice, pleasant fall day to be outside. Thursday night, skies remain clear. Temperatures will dip down potentially into the upper 30s, near 38 degrees for some of us, lower 40s elsewhere. Winds will be calm with adding to the chill overnight. Friday, another sunny day looks likely. Really, we're going to be in a ridge throughout the next few days, and we'll talk about that here in just a minute and show you that on some of the upper pattern or upper level winds, and show you what we're talking about with that here in just a minute. But once again, sunny day on Friday, highs in the upper to mid to upper 60s, maybe a few lower 70s, with winds will stay light, becoming easterly at around 5 p.m. Perfect for outdoor plans for playoff football games. Friday night, mostly clear and quiet with a low near the lower 40s, around 40 degrees, and a calm wind there. Saturday, once again, sunny again with a high near 66 degrees. And then, you remember with the 6-day forecast, take these highs and lows and just know there's a general average there with that. That's usually what we try to aim for, is that average there. So some areas could be a little warmer, some areas could be within a few degrees cooler with that. And then Saturday night, partly cloudy skies with the lows and around 49 degrees. Sunday, you start to see clouds begin to move in. Temperatures will rise to around 70 degrees, making it a mostly cloudy day. You could see a few peaks of sun, but mostly cloudy skies will be likely. We will add a slight 20% chance of rain or showers after midnight on Sunday night, with lows in the upper 50s there under mostly cloudy skies. With those cloudy skies, you're not going to see temperatures fall as much as you would on a clear sunny day. Monday, that'll be the big day we're watching to start off this pattern. Showers and thunderstorms are likely by late afternoon, with some strong to severe potential that could be on the table there, with highs reaching near 70 degrees. It'll be windy with the southeast wind, sustained winds at around 20 to 25 miles per hour. Some gusts could pick up to around 40 miles per hour. Keep an eye on updates there for Monday, just in case. We're going to have a lot more information out on that. We're going to talk a little bit more technically here in a minute for Monday and talk more about that. Now, Monday night, showers and thunderstorms are expected to continue until about 9 p.m. Their winds will shift from the southeast to the northwest, staying gusty at about 20-25 miles per hour, with gusts up to 40 miles per hour. A low of around 51 is expected, along with potential for some strong storms. On Tuesday, mostly sunny skies, a high near 66 degrees, a nice break from the stormy conditions. We start to see maybe a little bit of some cooler weather as we go later into next week, but throughout Tuesday and Wednesday, mostly sunny skies. Highs are going to be around 55 on Wednesday. Tuesday night, going back up to Tuesday night, partly cloudy skies, still having a 20% chance of showers. Expect lows around 44 degrees. Now, real quickly, this is going to get technical for a minute for Monday. Severe weather outlook, we're going to talk a little bit about that. Right now, we don't have a risk zone out for that day yet. We're going to watch it because there's a lot of things that could potentially be on the table depending on what happens. Monday's setup brings the potential for strong storms, but the real question is the stability of the atmosphere. We're watching a powerful 990 millibar low pressure system over the southern Kansas area, combined with ample moisture and a robust 130 knot jet stream aloft. However, if the atmosphere remains stable, that could keep the potential for severe weather reduced. At the moment, CAPE values, which CAPE is once again your instability, your energy needed to really get storms going. That's your one of the big things that you need. There's a lot that goes into it. That's just one of the pieces. It's a measure of instability. That right now they're forecasted to be around 300 to 500 joules per kilogram, which could support isolated strong storms, possibly even a tornado or two. If that CAPE can rise above 1,000 joules per kilogram, though it would create for a much more favorable environment for severe weather, with the potential for stronger, more organized storms and the possibility of multiple tornadoes or widespread wind damage. Bottom line is, we'll be monitoring this closely as the stability of the atmosphere will be a critical factor. If the atmosphere becomes unstable enough, we could be looking at a significant severe weather event. Once again, stay tuned for updates as we track any changes in the forecast for Monday. Once again, let's talk a little bit more about that. Let's show you what data is showing you with this here real quickly and show you that. Give me one moment here. Let me pull that up and show you. So right now, this is taking a look at the 500 millibar winds. This is where you see this is about middle ways up in the atmosphere. This is where you get a lot of your driving factors. Like today, so a few of us seen some isolated showers. It wasn't really widespread today. Yeah, we just didn't get a lot of that moisture that we needed. Now that was greater chances off over here in Mississippi, southeastern Arkansas. But you can see there's this little trough here. What this trough is basically, you see it here, a little kink in the upper atmosphere, and that usually basically helps you generate your strong storm, or sometimes your severe weather conditions are right, brings you your cold fronts, your cooler air, your cooler air sometimes brings you rain, just that sort of things. Now what you'll see is, as we move forward throughout this upcoming week here, this is the GFS model. Once again, there's a lot that goes into forecasting. This is just one model. This is just the general idea. But as you see here, as we move forward, you'll notice here throughout the rest of this week, look at this. This is something a little different. I'm going to zoom out here. Instead of being in a trough like over here or like in California, we'll be in what's called a ridge. What this is going to help lead to is clear, sunny skies throughout this weekend and cooler temperatures. Once again, drier conditions there. Most of your stuff's this is your jet stream area here. Most of that's just going to keep moving north of us. And once again, you'll notice what happens here, though, as we start to go towards Sunday. Once again, you start to see just a little bit of a trough develop here. Then as you head towards that Sunday, Tuesday time frame, you see a stronger little jet there, and then there's this low pressure system that's going to be off over Kansas, and you see this jet stream here, or jet streak potentially, producing some strong wind gust up above, near 100 miles. That's above the surface, though. That's not reaching the surface. That's above the surface. But what this helps is helps potentially give you your greater chances for some stronger storms there with that low pressure system over Kansas. There'll be a cold front near us potentially. And then as you see, as we move forward later into that week near the 19th, here's a little bit bigger, stronger of a trough. And really, we get our big blast of cold air with this. And if you zoom out here, here's something that gets interesting. If this stays right, the pattern gets a little interesting as we move forward there with that. But we'll keep you updated with the newest on that. But zooming in real quickly here, backing this up. Once again, we still got a little bit of a ways to go. And I do want to show you here, once again, what temperatures may try to do. You'll see here, this is on the 19th as of 6 a.m. That is next Tuesday. Temperature's gonna you're gonna have a cold front come through potentially there on Tuesday with that, and that'll bring some cooler air. But really, the main story is, now don't take these temperatures as exactly what is going to occur, just the general idea. Stay a little warm there, but then really as we go throughout this upcoming time frame into that Wednesday, later half of next week, temperatures, in the 40s potentially in the morning on Wednesday. But the main story is coming into Wednesday night and into Thursday morning, you can see here by Thursday morning, you're talking temperatures maybe in the 30s across the area. Temperatures are going to be cool there, going to be gusty winds, and we don't really warm up a whole lot over those next few days. And into Friday, it even gets colder there with more areas near freezing, maybe even the upper 20s. We'll have to watch that. Now, once again, get the general idea, not the exact temperatures right now. This is still about a week away. We're still going to continue to watch it. What is certain, though, is we are looking very likely that we're going to see our first big blast of cold air for the season come in about later half of next week. You're going to see a lot of posts because some data has been showing it. There's been a lot of people that's been posting it. You're going to see that. You got to watch out for this time of year. Be careful about those pages that show you just a single model image that shows snowfall at this time. Be careful of those pages, just across the board in general. Models sometimes show that very far out into the future. You got to be cautious with that. Right now, what we know for certain is colder air is on its way. Conditions they don't look quite favorable for that right now. Cold air, though, is on the way. We'll watch that closely. We'll keep you updated. Once again, if it gets to a confidence level where we think we can mention it, we will. But right now, it doesn't look like it's going to be a great chance for any of that sort of thing. What we do know, once again, colder air is on the way, and we'll continue to watch that closely. Now, once again, here showing you what potential rain chances or what potential rainfall could do here. Give me 1 second here. What potential rainfall could do during this time frame. You can see today more of those rain chances over there in Mississippi, that general area. And really, as we go throughout the next few days here, not expecting much. It's going to be dry, and this is what it shows. Dry conditions throughout most of this time frame. Now, as we head towards that weekend, Sunday, maybe start seeing some chances of rain. We're going to have to watch and see potentially for some strong storms there, potentially on Monday, if conditions can continue to get favorable for that. Get a little bit of a break there, maybe some other rain chances there as well. But after that, we really don't see a whole lot there, just cooler conditions, and we'll continue to watch that closely. Taking a look back here at what that potential CAPE or instability levels could potentially look like. Now, once again, this is just one model. This isn't the whole major thing here. You can see with it, this is not showing a whole lot there, which I may have to go look at a different model here and see if that shows up. Something a little different there. But right now, I don't think we'll be able to pull that up currently. But right now, just know we're watching Monday closely. Cooler air will be possible next week. And as always, have a good rest of your week. I do want to say a big thanks to our sponsors once again. Also, real quickly here, I do want to show you that the Climate Prediction Center is also following along with the potential for below average temperatures. That's in the 40s, 50s area. Normal temperatures for Southwest Arkansas during this time frame is usually about the 60s and 70s for this time of the year. Now, once again, below average temperatures look to be likely as we head throughout the next 8 to 14 days. As always, I do want to say make sure to check us out over on Facebook for all the newest information over there, and make sure to subscribe to us here on YouTube, like and follow us for more. As always, have a good rest of your Thursday. Thank you guys very much for trusting us right here with your source for all things Southwest Arkansas weather. Also want to say big thanks to our meteorologist Kevin Conat for helping us out with the forecast and the technical discussion there as always. Once again, we have a great team here at Southwest Arkansas Weather of either currently meteorologists or people who are almost done with their meteorology degree, including me as well. Once again, we'll continue to keep you weather aware right here with your source for all things Southwest Arkansas weather. Have a good rest of your Wednesday.